Hey, Michael Thibault here with this week's edition of Mike's Money Making Minutes. And I want to talk to you about making money in the R word and the I word, right? And we don't like to say those. We don't like to say those around here either. The two words I'm talking about is recession and inflation. So what can you do as a business owner if you own a restaurant, an auto repair shop, retail? I don't care what business it is. If we're in a recession or an inflation, how do you use that to your advantage in business to be able to compete, to be able to get more new customers, to get your existing customers to come back? Because if things are more expensive and you have to raise your prices, that's going to affect how much business you have, right? And how much you can charge and how much money you can put in your pocket. So what you want to do is to be able to compete on a different level other than price, because those that compete by price also die by price. So you don't want to be a commodity. You don't want to have to be able to discount your prices to be able to compete with your competition. That's not what I'm talking about. What you want to compete is on the things that don't cost you money, like providing an experience for your customers and your guests, right? Something that's you do a little bit different than your competition and everyone else. And it might be the way your servers treat your customers when they come into the restaurant, the way they greet them. I remember when I had my restaurant, my last one that I sold, it was a Hawaiian Polynesian restaurant in the middle of Michigan, right? And it gets really cold here in the wintertime. But our servers dressed up in Hawaiian style. They had the flowered shirts. I had hula dancers that came in and danced 3 times a week. I had a Hawaiian performer that was just like Don Ho. We had thatched grass huts that people sat in. I mean, when they came in, they felt like they were in Hawaii. And when the servers came up to the table, they said aloha. So it was a fun greeting. It wasn't a boring place to come. That's what I'm talking about. If you have a burger or a pizza joint, whatever it is, be the best burger and pizza joint in your area and give your customers an experience. Do something a little different. You want a simple, easy technique that's not going to cost you any money that your staff can do. When you do a carryout order and you put it in a paper bag, have them write a message. You get the person's name that you're taking the order from, right? You have that information. It only takes a second to say, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Julie, if that's her name. And just something that sets you apart from everybody else. Handwritten thank you notes. I used to have our hosts and hostesses write out handwritten notes to our best customers that we knew came in to celebrate an anniversary or a birthday or just even a thank you. Because we had a database, so I have that information. Those are simple things you can do. If you have an auto repair shop, when someone brings in their car to have it fixed and they pick it up, leave a little thank you note on the driver's side seat, maybe with a mint or a chocolate. Like I said, going back to when I had my restaurant, after dinner, instead of bringing a mint, we did something a little different. We took them a little slice of chocolate dipped pineapple that we made ourselves. It was really cool and people talked about it and it set us apart from our competition. So try doing those little things that don't cost you a lot of money, that separate you from your competition so you're not competing on price, and you don't have to use that R word and that I word for your business, because I want more for you than to compete with your competitors on price. So remember that. Don't be boring. Do something a little different. And if you need more ideas like this, especially for your marketing, jump on a free strategy session with one of my DFY marketing experts. They're more than happy to talk to you. Just click the button below and set an appointment and find out how you can be different than your competition and stand out with your marketing and your customer experience. Thanks so much for watching this week. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday.